Holy smokes. Wow, what a warm welcome, everybody. Thank you so much for being here on day one of this election campaign. Merci beaucoup d'être ici. C'est un grand plaisir d'être, and thank you so much for that warm welcome. I am delighted to be here in Vaughan, Woodbridge with some of our amazing team of conservative candidates and volunteers. Merci beaucoup. Je suis très content d'être avec vous pour la première journée de la campagne. We have got the best candidates running in these ridings all over across the GTA to represent Canadians. So I want to begin tonight by saying a big thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for every Canadian who has chosen to put their name on a ballot for the Conservative Party of Canada. Thank you to all the volunteers who will be knocking on doors for the next 40 days, delivering lawn signs, and doing all the little but very important things to spread our positive conservative message of a new government that will live within its means to put more money back in your pocket so that you can get ahead. Un nouveau gouvernement conservateur vivra selon ses moyens et mettra plus d'argent dans vos poches pour que vous puissiez améliorer votre quotidien. Now, we all know what the next 40 days is going to look like for the Liberals. Justin Trudeau is going to go across Canada telling you that you've never had it so good. Well, you know what? Maybe people in his world are feeling that way. But we know that more and more Canadians are feeling the pinch, and they're worried about their future. And Trudeau's not afraid to lecture you about how you've never been better off. But we know that that's just not the case. That's not what I hear. Everywhere I go, whether it's in Vancouver or Winnipeg or here in the GTA, I keep hearing the same thing. Things just keep getting more and more expensive. People are working harder and harder, but they're just not getting ahead. And the facts bear this out. We know that nearly half of all Canadians are less than $200 away a month from insolvency. We know another third actually can't cover their monthly expenses and are falling further into debt. And just yesterday, we learned that Canadian household wealth declined for the first time in 10 years. This is the unfortunate reality for far too many Canadians today, and Justin Trudeau is just making it worse. Now, we know that when Trudeau was first elected, he promised he would be different. Let's think back to some of those promises he made in 2015. He said that he would balance the budget. He said the budget would balance itself in 2019, but we know that's not the case. It didn't do it itself. He said he would help the middle class, but once the spotlight dimmed and reality set in, the last 4 years have shown us that Justin Trudeau is just not as advertised. Instead of helping the middle class, he's raised taxes on over 80% of middle-class Canadians, while he's imposed a carbon tax that is making everything more expensive, from home heating to gasoline and groceries, and everyday essentials are more expensive now more than ever. He's run massive deficits that threaten our social programs while also threatening other important services and guaranteeing even higher taxes to come. So in that sense, he has delivered. He's delivered higher gas taxes, higher home heating costs, higher taxes to enroll your kids in dance, soccer practice, or other after-school activities. Who gets ahead under Justin Trudeau? Who gets ahead under Justin Trudeau? It's not you. It's not you. It's Liberal insiders. It's people who are friends with high-powered Liberal officials. Those people get the special deals. They get to skip the line, and they're pushing you out. You've had 4 years of Justin Trudeau firing whistleblowers, letting corporate lobbyists write the laws, and actually breaking those laws to help his friends escape convictions for very serious crimes. We found out today that not only are the RCMP looking into possible obstruction of justice charges, but Justin Trudeau is actually obstructing their attempts to find out if obstruction of justice actually happened. Justin Trudeau a dit les mensonges sur l'affaire d'SNC-Lavalin et encore aujourd'hui, il continue de dire les choses qui ne sont pas vraies. Even today, he's saying things that just aren't true. He's saying that he doesn't have the ability to allow Jody Wilson-Raybould to speak the truth or to officials in his office to speak the truth. But we know that's not true. He can do it. So I'm calling on him right now to do the right thing. If he has nothing further to hide, he will lift that cabinet confidentiality. He will allow the RCMP to do their job. And if he doesn't, we all know that he's hiding something. Justin Trudeau has lost the moral authority to govern. And on October 21st, Canadians will send him that message. Now, despite all this, ladies and gentlemen, despite the difficulties we've had over the last 4 years, I am an optimist. And sometimes, some of you may have heard this, I know some of our candidates have heard this, sometimes people say, I smile too much. And maybe that's true. I do smile a lot. But it's hard not to smile when you have amazing candidates like Teresa Cruz and Anna Roberts. It's hard not to smile when you have an amazing, diverse, exceptional team of candidates throughout the GTA, throughout Ontario, throughout Canada. It's hard not to smile when you have the right plan and the right policies that will help Canadians get ahead. And I'm here to say that after 4 years of mounting debt, higher taxes, higher bills, and ever-growing expenses, it's time for you to finally have a government that gets it. It's time for you to get ahead. And the reason why I'm so excited now that this campaign has officially kicked off is precisely because after 4 years of being neglected and ignored, you, the hard-working people of Canada, will finally get to take the stage and be heard. Now, making real people the focus of government is the last thing that Justin Trudeau wants. This government has always been about Justin Trudeau, his style over substance, his selfies, his vacations, his insider connections, and his millionaire friends. The well-connected few, the Bombardiers, the Loblaws, the SNC-Lavalins, the executives and their lobbyists, the Prime Minister's office, who always had their government checkbook open to them. But for the drivers, the commuters, the entrepreneurs, the seniors, the farmers, the oil patch workers, the past 4 years have been years of hard work, but higher taxes, mounting bills, and broken promises. Everyday Canadians who are working harder and harder, just trying to get ahead. They are our friends and our neighbors. They are who we are, our colleagues and our coworkers, our parents, our siblings, our children, people with real struggles. That's who Conservatives are in it for. People who just want a break because they are working hard and doing everything they can, but are only just getting by. That was how I grew up. My mom and dad worked really hard, and they raised my sisters and I in an era of inflation, high taxes, and crushing high interest rates on their mortgage. And I saw firsthand the difficult decisions they had to make to provide for us, the kinds of decisions every single one of you make every day. These are the real stories of middle-class Canadians, something Justin Trudeau just does not understand. In every corner of this country, people are working hard, struggling, and sacrificing for their kids and for their future. They aren't the insiders. They don't have the money to hire government lobbyists. And nobody has ever invited them to party on a private island. They are doing the best they can to get ahead, and they deserve a government that will help. And our Conservative team has a plan for a government to live within its means, to put more money back in your pockets so that you can get ahead. So, we're going to start with the essentials. Job number one for a Conservative government, all my candidates and future MPs, you need to know this, because job number one, the very first piece of legislation that you will be asked to vote on will be called an act to cancel the carbon tax. Job number one. Thank you. Merci beaucoup. And you know what? We're going to go one step further. You know, in Canada, we don't pay the GST on things that are determined to be necessities. That's why you don't pay it on things like prescription drugs or groceries. Well, living in Saskatchewan, and I know the same is true in most parts of Canada, heating your home in the winter is a necessity, not a luxury. We're going to take the GST off of home heating and home energy supply costs. We're going to give new parents a break. When new moms and dads go on maternity or parental leave, they make a huge sacrifice. They give up a huge percentage of their income. So we're going to make the EI maternity benefits that they receive tax-free. Under Justin Trudeau, Canada has become a country of no. No to big projects that bring our country closer together. A Conservative government will be a government that makes Canada a country of yes. Yes to big nation-building projects like pipelines so that we can get Western Canadian energy to Eastern Canadian markets and get off of foreign oil once and for all. We're going to fight global climate change with a real plan for our environment, fighting emissions here at home and abroad by advocating for green technology, not taxes. And once and for all, because it's 2019, we are going to ban the practice of dumping raw sewage into our rivers, lakes, and oceans. We are going to ensure stable, predictable funding for healthcare and social services. And we're going to make sure that you can save for your retirement and plan for your future. We're going to show leadership here at home and on the world stage so we can proudly fight for Canadian jobs and stand up for Canadian interests around the world. So Canada's Conservatives have a plan for you, and I can't wait to take our plan across this country about how we can help you and make life more affordable so that you can make ends meet, so that you can build the life you want for your family. I believe that Canada should be a country where no matter who you are or where you live, you can build the life that you want. So on behalf of every Conservative Party and candidate in Canada, I am asking for your vote on October 21st. The choice in this election could not be any clearer. It really couldn't. where Justin Trudeau will abuse the power of his office to reward his friends and punish his critics, I will restore ethics and integrity and shine a light on his corruption. Where he has embarrassed us on the world stage, I will represent Canada with strength and resolve and always stand up for Canadians around the world. Alors que Justin Trudeau nous fait honte partout sur la planète, je vais m'assurer que le Canada retrouve son prestige sur la scène internationale. And where he will insult our veterans, our heroes, and tell them that they are asking for more than he can give, I will give them the respect and the honor that they deserve and honor our commitments to them. Alors que Justin Trudeau cherche la confrontation avec les provinces, je vais chercher la collaboration. And ladies and gentlemen, where he will run massive deficits, raise your taxes, and make your life more expensive, I will run a government that will live within its means, lower your taxes, and puts more money in your pockets because it's time for you to get ahead. That is our positive conservative message, ladies and gentlemen. That is what each and every one of these candidates will be bringing to the doors for the next 40 days. And I know that all of us working together, we can and we will, all across this country, elect conservative candidates in ridings in every region, in every province, and all of us working together. All of us working together will make sure that Justin Trudeau is a one-term Prime Minister. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Merci beaucoup.